right, guys, so today we are going to do goat takeover modeled writing. So you already did your slideshow over the goat takeover, right, with those 4 questions. We are going to go back to that article and we are going to model our writing after it. And so what that's going to look like is as we go over to the article, it says, herd of goats takes over deserted resort in Britain amid lockdown. Okay? We already read this article. It's not super long. We are going to model and write our own article about any town you want, can be made up, and something that takes over the town. Can be any kind of made up that you want. So it could be aliens, it could be an animal, it could be slime. I don't care what you do, be creative, all right? Where it goes into the modeling is instead of copying what they've done, I did not know it was not up on the TV, and I'm sorry. Thank you for being so kind. Instead of copying what they've done, you're going to model every sentence in your article off of theirs. So it doesn't take too much brain power, okay? So if you decided that let's make up a town, well, let's just go with our town, okay? So Pueblo West, right? And then somebody raise their hand and tell me what's going to invade. Tyler. A narwhal. Okay. No, we're sticking with the narwhals. Are they like land walking narwhals now? They crawl. Okay. So, the first sentence, right, that we would do, a herd of cashmere goats invaded a Welsh seaside resort after the coronavirus lockdown left the streets deserted. We are literally going to model that. So, is it a herd of narwhals? Does anyone know? A pack of narwhals? What? Is it really a fleet? Can you Google that real quick and tell me? I'm going to type it. A fleet of narwhals invaded Pueblo West by crawling after the coronavirus lockdown left the town. A blessing of narwhals?
Uh-huh. A group of narwhals is called a blessing.
Like BLESSING?
Yeah.
Okay. And then it says the animals normally roam free on nearby headland jutting out the Irish Sea. So we would say narwhals are usually sea creatures, period. They instead came to Pueblo West for the close proximity to Burritos Betty. Anybody ever had Burritos Betty?
Yeah.
Who said yes? Raise your hand. Yeah, best, let me tell y'all, you're missing out on Mexican food if you haven't gone into town. Anyways. There, they feasted on burritos. And what else is good in Pueblo or Pueblo West? What do we like to eat?
Pizza. Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A.
Chicken sandwich.
All right, everyone. So, does everyone see this? A blessing of narwhals invaded Pueblo West by crawling after the coronavirus lockdown left the town deserted. Narwhals are usually sea creatures. They instead came to Pueblo for the close proximity to Burritos Betty. There, they feasted on burritos and Chick-fil-A. Everybody with me? So if it has a quote from someone, you make up a quote from someone. But what I want you to notice is how grammar works. So you should be looking up at the TV right now. So where there's quotation marks and we're quoting someone, we want to make sure to do that. Nod your head if that makes sense. Okay, do we have questions over what the assignment is? All right, it will be on Schoology in 2 to 3 minutes.
What do you want us to do for those 2?